The number of seconds in 6 weeks is equal to n factorial, where n is a positive integer. What is the value of n?
One eternity later.
Andrew.
10.
That's the correct answer.
I'm definitely no math Olympiad competitor contestant, but this is how I would do that problem. So we're trying to figure out how many seconds are in 6 weeks. So we got to do some converting, right? But we know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute, 60 minutes in 1 hour, 24 hours in 1 day, and 7 days in 1 week. So this is going to give us, with canceling, effectively how many seconds are in 1 week, right? We don't care about how many seconds are in 1 week. We care about how many seconds are in 6 weeks. So we're going to multiply by 6 weeks. We'll get some canceling of units here. And you can effectively see that multiplying the numbers in these numerators is going to give us what n factorial is equal to. Because we're trying to figure out n factorial, I think it'll be pretty useless to actually multiply these numbers across and get one big number. Let's just think about these numbers being multiplied together, right? It's going to be this many seconds, right? And that's going to be equal to n factorial. What is a factorial? For those of you who don't know, a factorial, so if I have 4 factorial, this operation is doing 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, right? You kind of get the gist here. So why don't we break up each of these numbers into its factors and see if we can't build 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times however many out of these factors. So let's make our cute little factor tree. We know that 60 can be broken up into 2 and 30. 30 can be broken up into 2 and 15. 15 can be broken up into 3 and 5. And so we've just figured out that the prime factors of 60 factorizes into 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Let's do that for the rest of the numbers. We now want to use those prime factors that are at the end of our factor tree, right here, that build up our original numbers and kind of use them up to build a factorial. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So we'll start with 1, right? We have 1. Anything times itself is 1. And then, do we have a 2? Yep, we have a 2 right here. What about a 3? Yep, we've used up that 3. What about 4? Yeah, we have 2 times 2 right here. What about 5? I see a 5 we can use. What about 6? Well, our very end looks like 6, right? 2 times 3. What about 7? Well, 7 is a prime factor right here that we couldn't split up, right? It's a prime factor. What about 8? Well, I see 8 right here. 2 times 2 times 2. What about 9? Well, I see 3 times 3. And then our last factors are 2 and 5, and that's going to give us 10, right? There's nowhere left for us to go. We've used all of our prime factors. We now know that n is equal to 10.